Sony announces the open beta for the PlayStation 4 for PlayStation Now. More add-on services, folks! Yay! I'm Figwink, and this is DB News. Hot on the heels of the EA Access, Sony announced their new service, PlayStation Now, has now hit open beta. Starting tomorrow, you'll be able to sign in for the PlayStation Now service. 50 publishers and 100 games are going to be part of this beta access. There is no subscription model offered yet, but there's going to be rental services at this time. Right now, the rental service is going to be $2.99 for 4 hours, $5.99 for 6 hours, or if you wanted to go completely crazy, $7.99 for 30 days and $14.99 for 90 days. So again, that's what they're offering. It's the PlayStation Now. They're editing their prices from what was found out in the private beta where everyone screamed and yelled. Again, the subscription service has not been announced. This is only available for PlayStation 4 gamers. I do have something to say about this, so I'm going to have my rant warning sign coming up in a moment. But if you're interested and you have a PlayStation 4, go check that out tomorrow in the beta. But I will tell you, listen to this rant first. What's up, guys? I hate ranting about stuff because it's video games. It's supposed to be fun stuff. But something I do not like is when I feel that gamers are not getting treated fairly. Doesn't matter if you like Xbox, doesn't matter if you like Sony, Nintendo, Atari, Betamax, I don't care. I want good value for you guys. I want someone to stand up and say, this is not right. You need to change things for the betterment of gamers, to save them money. We're not your easy ATM, but at the same time, I understand that you need to make a profit. I'm pro-business. I want you guys to make a profit, and I want both sides to grow and be fair to each other. Because sometimes I know consumers could have unfair expectations, and companies could put up unfair walls to hurt the consumers. Sometimes unintentionally, sometimes intentionally. But with this PlayStation Now, I need to rant a little bit. A couple months ago, when they're in that closed beta, someone found out the prices, which are pretty high. And I was like, you know what, that's stupid, but they haven't officially announced the prices yet. Well, today they officially announced the prices. And they said that, it's beta and things could change, but they officially announced it now. They told us this is kind of what their game plan is going to be. Well, kind of. And that's why I'm pissed off. Because it's $2.99 for 4 hours worth of gameplay. So for 4 hours, $3. Let me give you an example of how that's unfair. In the United States, if you're overseas, I need to explain this. There's a thing called Redbox. Redbox is almost like this vending machine type of thing here in the United States where you can rent movies and games. Very limited selection compared to obviously what Sony can offer via digital, but it's there. $2 for 24 hours. So I could spend $3 for 4 hours, but here's the kicker. 7 days is only $6. So what you're really telling us, Sony, is that ignore the 4-hour one. 4 hours is basically the demo. Spend $3 for a demo, or spend $6 for 7 days worth of the game. So you basically want us to spend $6. Let's be honest here. And what really gets me is that I understand the beta, and they're trying to use this beta to evaluate shopping habits and all that kind of stuff. And they're trying to evaluate prices. Evaluate prices by asking the consumer. Don't have the consumer spend money and then do your statistics to balance out what is a good model to sell this stuff as. On top of that, to make it worse among worst, you should have made this a subscription service. This should be a subscription service. At least EA Access has the honor of saying it's a subscription service. Even though their limited of games is only to EA, and right now Xbox One owners only get a choice of 8 games, if that, because it's only for back catalog games. They're not getting new games, they're getting those at a discount. So that's a bit of a ripoff. Or at least a year or two from now, once EA actually builds a catalog. Sony, you're giving us a ton of games right off the bat at the beta, using us as guinea pigs, pricing wise, money wise. That's not good. That's not fair. And on top of that, the subscription model hasn't even been announced. You stated that the subscription model is being thought about. Well, here, let me give you a little thought. Before you do this, you should have said, hey, here's our idea for the subscription model. Is this price fair? What do you guys think? Have feedback. Don't just put it out there in the beta and say, hey guys, spend money, and then do your statistics and go, hey, they spent this much money. Yay, let's pick this price because you know what? The consumer likes being screwed over this much. How about you just ask us? And the subscription model, that monthly fee better not be over 20 bucks. Because if it's over 20 bucks, it's gonna die in the water. That thing better be around $10 a month or $15 a month. Because if you're offering all those games, the bandwidth and the cost, I completely understand why you can't go, like $7.99 like a Netflix. I understand that. But if you were like, hey, $15 a month, you have access to all the PlayStation titles, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 2, and PlayStation 1, and of course, you'll add them along the way. I think a lot of people will be very happy with that. Compared to EA Access, which you're only with EA games for 30 bucks, and who knows what games they're gonna choose for you. This way, you have more choice. It's all about value, the money that you're spending compared to the value that you're getting. Right now, this rental service is not a value. It's not a value at all. Because if I spent $3 and I get it for 4 hours and I really like this game, well, I could have spent that $2 at Redbox, spent my 10 minutes driving back and forth from like a Walmart, which most of them are at, and have 24 hours of that game. So I know your intentions, and I think the EA Access and the PlayStation Now can be great services. One needs more time to grow, to build their library, and one needs to figure out the damn pricing model. Rental models, don't do it, Sony. And if you're gonna do it, make it a lot cheaper than what you're offering right now, and offer better value for the cheap one. Heck, at least make it 8 hours for $3. Throw us a bone, dang it. So that's my little rant. I just want you guys to have value. Tell Sony if you have a PlayStation 4. Heck, if you don't have a PlayStation 4 and you're thinking about getting a PlayStation 4, tell Sony. Shoot them in their message boards, email them. Just tell them to get a subscription service and be fair with it. Because that's where the real value is. If a $10 or $15 subscription service for hundreds of titles over the next couple years, unlimited access is available to subscribers, that's going to be one of the best deals in gaming history. This rental service, it is not a good deal. Is it better than what you got caught trying to offer during the private beta? Heck yeah, because that was insane stupidity. But now you need to fix it. And oh, by the way, your little thing and trying to be cute of certain games might have different structures and we might change the prices. Keep everything standard, damn it. Don't sit here and change the price because we know what that means. That means the PlayStation 1 title, hey, that rental will be really cheap, while the PlayStation 3 title, or heck, you're renting the PlayStation 4 game through the service, once that's available, is going to be way more expensive for the same amount of time. Don't play that game. Well, that's my rant. I don't know if I covered everything. I don't know if I hit all my bases, but I just wanted to get it out to you guys. As always, thank you for being awesome. Thank you for watching today's video. I would love it if you like, comment, and subscribe. If you want to be featured on the Bounder Spotlight, send me a YouTube private message titled Bounder Spotlight with a video of yours under 30 seconds long of good quality, and if I choose it, I'll feature you on my channel. If anything, click that window right now to go check out one of my other videos. And as always, thank you for being awesome.